There was a lot of talk on the internet about why Destiny's open marriage failed. You can call it open marriage, you can call it polyamorous, you can call it non-monogamous. Many people believe that it is the relationship model that doomed it to failure. Now, if you're a person that believes that monogamy is the only way, I'm not going to argue with you on that. You're welcome to your opinion. That's not what this discussion is really about. What's at issue here is what caused the marriage to fail.
You're my doormat.
I can tell you from experience that the reason why his marriage failed is because he did not command respect from that woman from day one. He did not clearly define boundaries. He did not enforce those boundaries. He did not protect those boundaries. He didn't hold her to any standards.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
A lot of women today that you'll see on the internet whining and crying about the dating market, they complain a lot about the standards that men have, or the fact that men have standards at all. They complain that men have opinions about women's bodies and the type of bodies that they prefer to look at and interact with. They complain that men have preferences over what kind of energy that they put out, what kind of attitudes they communicate with, how they comport themselves out in public. Women complain about those standards all day long on the internet.
So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man.
But there's a funny thing about women that has gotten my attention. Women seem to be attracted to all the things they claim to hate. Women cannot maintain attractions to men that don't have standards and boundaries. They'll complain about them, but when they meet a man that doesn't hold them to any standards or boundaries, they're not interested for very long.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I could do it.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, shut up, you fucking bitch.
And when you look at Destiny's situation, Destiny is a guy who is very, very successful. He has a lot of money. He's somewhat, quasi-internet famous. He has a lot of sycophants online. But that wasn't enough to keep this woman's attraction. Did you see the guy that snatched her? Literally, not snatched a woman out of his lap or off his lap, but the man that sat in her lap. You're like, wow, that's the guy that took his girl? No. Destiny, by virtue of him being a self-admitted doormat.
You think you're so masculine because you were with my wife for one night?
Gave that woman away. And it should be no surprise to any of you, because how did he get her? Some other doormat let him in and lead her away. He lost her the same way he got her. Now, I'm in a relationship that is non-monogamous.
Get out of here, devil! Out, devil! Out, sin!
I'm not having any of those problems. Well, why is that? From day one, I set forth expectations. I set forth boundaries. I defended those boundaries, and I let them know what they can expect from me. And I have not deviated from that. I didn't act like a doormat in the beginning and then try to command respect later, like Destiny did. There are plenty of guys who are in non-monogamous marriages who are not suffering the way Destiny has admitted to suffering. He said the last 2 months were a mindfuck. No, you were miserable because she was openly disrespecting you and intentionally getting with men that disrespect you. She was looking for men to interact with that don't like you. And that's not her fault. She's just being the undisciplined, disloyal person she's always been. That's not her fault. Destiny, that's your fault. You knew who she was when you met her, and that was your responsibility. But you shirked it because I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep her. Now look at you. You married a woman who has never been loyal to anybody with no prenup. That's a Destiny problem. That is not a relationship model problem. If Destiny was in a monogamous relationship with his approach, he'd be right where he is right now. Heartbroken. Fucked up. Now in the comment section, I want to hear from you. Why do you think Destiny is all fucked up in the game? Leave that in the comment section down below. Check you out in the next video.
What a good little bitch. Okay, now kiss my shoe.
Double shoe.